There are moments in life when nothing makes sense. Moments when God pulls you away from people, isolates you, quiets your spirit, and places you in a season where everything feels slow, silent, and heavy. But what if this silence isn't punishment? What if this stillness isn't rejection? What if this strange, confusing season you're in right now is the exact moment God is preparing you for a love so deep, so transformative, so divinely timed, that your life will never look the same again? Because before God gives you the person who will change your life, He changes you, and these changes are not random. They are signs, divine warnings, divine clues, divine confirmations that something big is coming. And today, I'll tell you the 4 signs God sends when a life-changing love is near. Click information immediately after hook. If you're here right now, watching this, it's not an accident. This message finds people right when they need it. If God is preparing your heart for someone special, these 4 signs will reveal exactly where you stand and how close you truly are. Sign 1. God begins to shift your heart in ways you can't explain. One of the first signs God is preparing you for life-changing love is an unexpected internal shift. Something inside you begins to change before anything changes on the outside. You start feeling different. You start thinking differently. You start seeing relationships, love, and your own heart through a clearer, deeper, wiser lens. It's like God is reshaping your emotional DNA. Suddenly, the things you used to tolerate no longer feel acceptable. The people you used to chase, you no longer feel drawn to. The emotional patterns you kept repeating start breaking without you even trying. You find yourself craving peace more than excitement, depth more than attention, honesty more than flattery. You're not becoming harder, you're becoming wiser. You're not becoming cold, you're becoming clear. This shift is divine preparation. God is rewiring your heart so it can recognize, receive, and protect the love He's sending. When God is preparing you for real love, He removes your appetite for temporary love. You'll feel this shift in surprising ways. A sudden disinterest in meaningless connections, an increased desire for emotional truth, a strange peace in solitude, a hunger for intimacy that goes beyond the surface. You won't understand why it's happening, but you will feel it. And that's because God changes your heart before He changes your relationship status. This transformation is not punishment. It's alignment. It's preparation. It's God saying, "You're ready for more, and I won't let you settle for less." Before life-changing love arrives, God clears your life of distractions, people, situations, emotions, and even environments that would interfere with the blessing He's preparing. And this part is not comfortable. People drift away. Conversations die naturally. You begin losing interest in connections that once felt exciting. Doors close that you thought were good for you. God removes access, opportunities, and relationships you didn't know were blocking your blessing. You might feel confused, even rejected. But what's actually happening is protection. Because God will not place a divine partner in a divided space. When God removes someone, it's because their character cannot sustain your calling. When He closes a door, it's because the hallway beyond it was a trap. When He disconnects you from people, it's because they were draining what your future partner will need. God separates before He elevates. Separation always comes before revelation. This is the season where God cuts emotional noise, where He silences temptations, where He ends the cycle of almost relationships, where He takes away the wrong people so the right one can finally reach you. People call it lowliness, but heaven calls it preparation, and you'll begin to see the pattern. Anyone who isn't spiritually aligned with your next level will fall away, gently, quietly, or suddenly, but necessarily. This is the sign most people run from, but it's the one that matters most. Before God gives you a love that lasts, He first makes you into a person who can handle that love. He will reveal your emotional wounds, your hidden fears, your unhealthy patterns, your insecurities, and the parts of your heart you've ignored or buried. This is not to shame you. It's to shape you. God will force you to confront things you avoided for years. Abandonment issues, trust issues, fear of vulnerability, rejection trauma, overgiving tendencies, attachment wounds, loneliness cycles, old heartbreak memories, or anything that would sabotage future intimacy. Why? Because life-changing love requires emotional maturity, stability, and depth. You can't receive a healthy relationship with unhealed wounds. You can't build intimacy with walls still up. You can't love someone deeply if you don't understand yourself deeply. And so God works on you, slowly, intentionally, painfully, beautifully. The relationship God is preparing you for cannot be built on the version of you He is trying to heal. You'll notice this growth in powerful ways. You become more emotionally honest, more spiritually grounded, more confident in your boundaries, more understanding of your desires, more aware of what you truly need in a partner. This self-growth season feels like breaking, but it's actually building, and the strength you gain in this season becomes the foundation of the relationship God will one day bless you with. This is the most beautiful sign of all. Right when you think love is not for you, right when you stop chasing, right when you stop forcing, right when you finally release control, right when you surrender the timing, God plants a small seed of hope in your heart, a quiet whisper. Don't give up. Something good is coming. This hope is not desperation. It's alignment. It's not fantasy. It's preparation. It's not illusion. It's confirmation. You suddenly feel peace where there was fear, clarity where there was confusion, lightness where there was heaviness, a strange sense of expectation that makes no sense but feels completely true. Your spirit knows when your blessing is close, even before your eyes see it. And this hope is the final sign, because God never awakens your desire for something He has no intention of giving you. If hope is rising again, it's rising for a reason. If your heart feels ready again, it's ready for a reason. If something inside you says soon, it's because soon is closer than you think. God restores hope at the exact moment your heart becomes prepared to carry the love He is sending. So if you've been feeling changes inside you, if you've been losing old connections, if you've been healing in ways you never expected, if your heart feels both scared and ready, if you've been sensing something shifting, then hear me clearly. You are not imagining it. God is preparing you for a life-changing love. A love that won't drain you. A love that won't confuse you. A love that won't break you. A love that won't require you to shrink. A love that meets you where you are and grows with you. A love sent by God, in God's timing. For God's reason. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are not late. Your love story isn't delayed. It's being written. And every chapter of waiting is shaping the beauty of what's coming. Hold on. Stay patient. Stay expectant. Because when God prepares you for a life-changing love, He always delivers it.